are now watching
I'm
the
depressed.
Leaping Lemur.
Again. So let's do another shot, NATO. It's that time of the month again. A few days before the 14th. I get weirdly depressed. 14th, it always hits its peak. Ever since the incident.
Well, y'all, in my last video, I said that I'd be back today with the Nova video, and here we go. Today, we're going to be talking about everybody's favorite meatball, Nova Online. Now, last time we were looking at Nova, we took a look at his PDF file paracords, and a lot has happened since then. Nova's been posting his ass off, and most of the content he's been posting just consists of him being super depressed or eating food. That's it. Nova goes to TikTok to either rant about how depressed he is and how horrible his life is, or to show off how much food he's eating. And of course, Nova's still on his job search. Now, this post I'm about to show y'all is a little bit older. It's from the 29th of last month, but it's still something that you guys haven't seen because it came out after I uploaded my last video. Nova wrote, "At this point, I wonder if I'm even worth anything. No job wants to hire me. I might be losing my only fucking source of income on the 5th, and generally, I'm just about to give up." Now, I'm sure y'all might have seen this yourselves, but I still wanted to touch on it in case people haven't saw it yet. Nova is still begging for a job on his TikTok. It's pretty pathetic and embarrassing to sit there and say that you can't find a job, that you're such a PDF file that nobody in the world wants to hire you. That's embarrassing, man. You should probably keep that to yourself. I think that him talking about how he might lose his job on the 5th might be him referring to TikTok getting banned, but I have no idea. I haven't even been keeping up with that because I doubt it's even going to happen at this point. The date just keeps getting set back. So, you know, all these PDF files will remain on the platform no matter what. It doesn't matter. This shit's never going to get banned, and there's always going to be a home for them, a platform that will harbor them without any question. So I already know that I'm going to title this video something about Nova Online being a gooner, so you might be wondering, why is Nova Online a gooner? Well, Nova Online is a gooner because apparently he's been using these Pokemon cards that are just lewd images of Pokemon characters. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I guess bro is feeling bold, so he decided to not only get an affiliate link for these cards on the TikTok shop, he also decided to buy some of the cards himself. You know, invest in a couple of them. So this next clip comes from a longtime supporter of the channel, Strawberry Pastry. I'll make sure to leave their Twitter handle right here so y'all can go follow them. But this clip basically shows Nova Online showing off his Gooner cards. In the tweet they wrote, "Nova Online was live today filling out some Nova cord orders, and he decided to show off this really fetishy Pokemon card. I get sometimes buff equals funny, but knowing Nova, it's probably not the case. So not only are these lewd drawings of Pokemon, they're also like super buff Pokemon. It's really weird. I don't understand. It's some kind of niche fetish, right? Just watch the video, y'all. I'm probably going to be replacing the music just in case it's copyright, but you'll still get the idea."
Robust Blastoise. Go ahead and check out the shop link.
Well, I'm out, guys. If this is what's cool now, I think I'm done. I no longer have any connection to this world. I'm gonna go home and myself. Goodbye, friends.
I mean, what's there even left to say at this point? Nova is just openly doing this shit. He doesn't even give a fuck. At this point, he's getting affiliate links for his weird gooner shit, his fetish Pokemon content. What kind of shit is that, dude? Really? Pokemon corn? That's what you're doing now, Nova? We all knew you were into animals, but this is too far. Leave the Pokemons alone, man. In all seriousness though, either way, it's fucking weird. Whether or not he's doing it with the baby fur content or the Pokemon, either way, we know Nova is into some weird shit when it comes to animals, and it's pretty concerning. Now that that's out of the way, let's move on to some other gross shit Nova's been doing. So I know you guys have always wondered what condition Nova's toilet is in, considering how much fast food he eats. I mean, come on, this dude is eating fast food for just about every meal. That shit's gotta be bad. Well, recently when he was doing a Pepsi review, he decided to show off his toilet, and it's even worse than you could comprehend. Now, trigger warning, before I show you this, it is a little shocking. You might want to look away if you're easily squeamish, but it's really not that bad. It's just a toilet. I mean, it is pretty fucking disgusting though. There's like a clear, obvious brown ring around it, and it's pretty easy to just clean a toilet and keep up with it. It's obvious he's been letting that shit go for a while, but who knows, maybe this is just 2 weeks of buildup for Nova. This image comes from Rachel V on X, so shout out to them. They write, Nova toilet reveal. Added a spoiler because it's fucking disgusting. Video, trying the new Pepsi flavor, posted on 4/8. Toilet shown at 1:18. So we aren't going to be watching that video because honestly, I don't think it's that interesting. I want to take a look at Nova online doing his food reviews because he's amped it up to the max. Instead of just reviewing one place at a time, now he's pinning 2 places against each other and using this as an opportunity to finish 2 meals in one sitting. But don't worry, we will be looking at some Nova beverage review content. He started shotgunning cans again, so there's going to be some interesting videos we look at regarding that. And one of the videos he talks about how depressed he is. It's pretty weird. But first, let's check out these food reviews. Real quick, one thing before we start, I totally glossed over this, but the first video is going to be Nova online reviewing the Minecraft meal. Now for some reason this video has 700,000 views. It's super fucking boring. The only thing that Nova does is eat the meal and then talk about how the sauce is too hot for him. But I think just because it's about Minecraft, a lot of people watched it. I don't know. Y'all tell me if you find this interesting, but yeah, 700 people tuned in to watch Nova online eat the Minecraft meal. Fucking insane, dude.
The Minecraft movie / McDonald's collab has finally come out, and we're gonna try it. Let's start with the drink. I got an orange Fanta. One of the most underrated sodas in the game. 9 out of 10. Now the fries. Nothing special, just your average Mickey D's fry. But before I try the Nether Flame sauce and the nuggets, I want to let you know that this is one of the color combos you can get on my paracord shop. This is one a customer actually ordered, and they will be getting this in the mail soon. Alright, and now nuggets with the brand new Nether Flame sauce. Woo! Holy shit, that's spicier than I imagined. Damn! I don't know what kind of peppers they're using in this sauce, but they're pretty damn spicy. That's just what I hate about vinegar-based sauces. They're just way too spicy. Anyways, I'll give the Nether Flame sauce a 6 out of 10. It just really caught me by surprise. No Vine Universe, signing off. Texas Roadhouse versus Black Angus Steakhouse. Which one has the better prime rib? First, Texas Roadhouse, plain. Texas Roadhouse is the best out of the 3 major steakhouse chains. And before I try the Challenger, I just want to let you know that this is one of the color combos you can get on my paracord shop. All orders starting tomorrow come with a free signed business card. Now the Challenger Black Angus, they overcooked this. Very, very different taste profiles. Texas Roadhouse's is more fatty and more juicy, while however Black Angus has a more defined, like, pepper flavor. Also, the fat does not taste good on Black Angus's. Your winner, and still the champion of prime rib, Texas Roadhouse. No Vine Universe, signing off.
Bro, nobody wants to buy your stupid fucking paracords. Who's buying these things? Who in their right mind is wasting their money to buy a PDF files paracords? I want to know, like, personally who these people are, because that's goofy as fuck. What do you gain out of that? You're losing money. They're overpriced. You gain nothing. You're just paying a PDF file. Your money. You're giving your money away. I'll never understand these people, but what I do know is that one of them was Uncle Gums. Recently, I seen that he was spamming one of Smokey's newest videos talking about how he paid Nova Online for one of his paracords. He was basically bragging about it. So yeah, this is the demographic that's buying those paracords. These PDF file weirdos who think they're sticking it to the trolls by paying another PDF file money. It's fucking weird. And I'm not even trying to be a hater when I say I don't understand how the fuck Nova Online got 700,000 views on this video. It's boring. There's nothing going on. I mean, I'd give it to him if the video was interesting. If he made an actual interesting video, I'd be like, yeah, okay, Nova, cool. But this is just bullshit, right? There's no reason why 700,000 people should be wanting to watch a PDF file eat a Minecraft meal. I don't understand it. And real quick, before we move on, orange soda is great, but I'm a high C guy all the way. I'll always choose orange high C over orange Fanta any day. Now, Fanta's good, don't get me wrong, but orange high C, that's next level. That's S tier right there. I'm surprised Nova didn't get a Dr. Pepper though. I thought that was his favorite drink. Why wouldn't he take the chance to buy a Dr. Pepper if he had the chance to do so? And then he would have been able to say the meal was a 10 out of 10. And then this dude decides to eat 2 prime ribs. He makes up some fake challenge where he's putting him to the test. There's no reason why he needs to be doing this. These eating videos don't make him a lot of money. They don't get him a lot of views. There's no reason why he should be buying 2 whole motherfucking prime rib. What are you gonna do with that, dude? You're gonna put that in the fridge and eat it later? I know damn well he didn't do that. He ate both those prime rib and the fixins. Y'all know he did. Nova reminds me of that kid who used to just make up random dares so he can do fucked up shit in class. Y'all know everybody had that one kid in class where he would be like, do you guys dare me to flip off the teacher? And then a few people would be like, yeah, sure, whatever. You know, nobody would be really paying him no mind. And then he would hype himself up and do it. And then when he would get in trouble, he would blame everybody else for it. You know, he would start pointing fingers and be like, well, they dared me to do it. Bro, there is no fucking competition between these 2 chains. You just decided you wanted to eat 2 prime rib, so you ordered 2 prime rib. It's that simple, Nova. You might as well tell it how it is. Everybody knows that you're a real life bubble bass. It's not that hard to see, man. Just accept it at this point. Ma'am, there's supposed to be exactly 4 pickles on this pulled pork sandwich here, but I only counted 2. And then he's hiding 2 under his tongue, you know what I mean? Like, that's totally a Nova move right there. Anyway, let's move on to Nova's drink reviews. These don't get any better. They're also pretty boring, but there is sort of an interesting part where he talks about his depression. He just takes like some random moment to talk about how every time during a certain part of the month he gets depressed, and a lot of women took the opportunity to make fun of Nova and talk about how they have a similar situation when they're on their period.
Let's give my stomach a break. Welcome back to Shotnado. Now, if you guys are OG fans, longtime viewers, and you want to know what happened to Krakenado, I decided to stop doing that because the Kraken has fallen off harder than Fred. So, we're going back to old school shotgunning with the keys. So. Oh! They viewed my application! Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. I just got an Indeed notification saying a place I applied for viewed my application. We got the keys. Alright. Make sure to check out Nova Cord Paracord down the hatch. That hit the spot. Novine Universe is signing off. I'm depressed. Again. So let's do another shot, NATO. It's that time of the month again. A few days before the 14th. I get weirdly depressed. 14th, it always hits its peak. Ever since the incident. Let's check it out. Okay, that one's actually not bad. Anyways, guys, make sure to check out Nova Cord. I'm pretty depressed right now, so I'm gonna go make paracord bracelets to cheer me up. Novine Universe, signing off.
It's pretty obvious that Nova is trying to use his depression in order to gain sympathy and in turn orders for his paracord business. He just wants people to buy his shit, and it makes it pretty obvious when, after talking about how depressed he is, he follows it up with telling people to buy from his paracord shop if they want to help. It's pretty fucking transparent, dude. And this is something that Nova will do often. He often weaponizes his depression. He's done it in the past with e-girls that he's dated. He does it with his audience. He loves to play like he's depressed and ask people to do what he wants. That's basically how he does it. He says that he feels like he's gonna harm himself, and if people don't, subscribe to him, don't follow him, don't pay for his paracords, then he just might do it. It's pretty fucking sick. Anyway, I know this update was short, but I just wanted to talk about a few things. I'm sure we'll have a lot longer of an update next time. Before we go though, I did have one more thing I wanted to talk about. Now, Nova's uncle has been a part of the lore for a long time. Nova seems to hate his uncle and thinks he's a bigot because his uncle doesn't agree with Nova's lifestyle. Well, Nova decided to make a video calling out his uncle, which he hasn't done in a while. He said, manifesting you to not have an uncle like mine. And then he was doing some like weird shit with his hands, like moving them up and down. Nova wrote, my uncle's like a walking collection of every ism, the ultimate cringe factory. I can think of one ism that Nova is reminding me of right now, but you know what? Let's not even get into that. Let's just continue. It's crazy that this dude is 20 years old and he's still talking about his uncle who he had a feud with when he was a teenager. He can't get that shit out of his brain. He's a grown man and he can't drop it. He still continues to hate his uncle. And hey, if his uncle did some really fucked up shit to him, I understand why he hates him, but bringing the situation to your 100,000 follower TikTok page isn't going to rectify the issue. It's just making things worse. You're basically talking about this random civilian on your lolcow TikTok page. It's not a good look, not a good idea, dude. That's why people have pictures of your uncle all over the internet now. You're the one who brought him into this universe. He's part of the extended Novine universe. You got Uncle Gabriel Gage. I don't know what the fuck his name is, but we'll just call him Uncle Gabriel Gage. We all know that Nova's getting closer and closer to looking like him every single day. But with that being said, that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you watched all the way to the end, you're the best. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.